Ariel Helwani in Rio for UFC 153 alongside Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, who faces Dave Herman this Saturday night at UFC 153. Antonio, so good to see you again. First things first, how is the arm feeling?
My arm feeling good. You know, we did a lot of rehab. You could see in that fight was a bad, bad thing happened. I put a lot of screws in my arm and I played. And I just started to train 3 months later, but unfortunately I couldn't fight in a Canadian card because it was too soon. And I think it put impact, training with my sparring partners. Was hurting a little bit, so I decided, to cancel that match. Was hurting my arm, and I felt like if I was keeping doing, could be, doing something in my career in the future. So, but for now, after that, I start to lift, like 2 months, get ready my muscles again, my strength again, and I feel ready to go. I feel strong. My submission works good, my boxing works good. Way better right now, so I feel ready to go.
In hindsight, do you regret not tapping?
Huh?
In hindsight, do you regret not tapping, considering all that you've been through against Frank Mir? Do you wish that you just would have tapped and not broken your arm?
Man, the decision we take when we was fighting, I was thinking about the winning. I really thought I was going to escape from that submission. We escaped one, 2 times, and I was trying to move my shoulder in to pull my arm, and the same movement I did that way, he did the way back. I could save my shoulder, my elbow, my bones in the middle. The humero couldn't take the pressure. He pulled strong, and it was like two different directions. You know what I mean? I was moving that direction, he was moving that direction, and just right in the middle, I took a lot of pressure.
So Dave Herman has been saying that he wants to retire you. What do you make of that?
I mean, it's not gonna be that easy, man. I'm gonna push the base. He better be ready. It's not that easy. Many guys said that before. I even fought a lot of guys undefeated, and a lot of good fighters. So it's not gonna be that easy. I'm gonna do my best over there. He better be ready, man, because I'm gonna try to knock him out.
Does he do anything in the cage that concerns you?
He got a good knees, He got a heavy hands. He's a good wrestling, very decent wrestling, good base. He's a good fighter, man. He's, he been tough. I've been following him, from a couple months. I've been watching him. He's been training with a Muay Thai coach, Wuhan, the French guy. He used to train us here in Brazil. I know he got a good technique, good left knee. I've been training for that.
So he has said a lot about jiu-jitsu, how it doesn't work. Obviously, you're very well known for your BJJ, and he also said that he's going to submit you in the second round. What do you make of these comments from him?
I mean, he talks too much. Might be the sun in Brazil, make it bright, He's a little bit dizzy. Man, jiu-jitsu, of course the jiu-jitsu works. Everything, tell you, most of the American guys learn from on the ground. That is jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean? In the 90s, the Gracie family, and a lot of Brazilian guys moved to America, opened schools there, in California and other states. And you guys learn a lot from the jiu-jitsu movements, And I've been seeing he doing, omoplata, he does triangular too. He's pretty decent on the ground. Because this is jiu-jitsu, man, I mean, he just woke up and learned that from what? It's not a dream, that is a jiu-jitsu.
Have you thought about how many more fights you'd like to have?
I'm not thinking about retirement right now, I know I'm 36 years old, but I still feel like, I can fight. We have a lot of good fighters, for our team fighting. I've been training good with them. We have 74 professional fighters ready to fight. We're gonna have 7 guys in the same card, and I've been training with them. Young kids. We've been trained very good, so I don't think about retiring right now.
You still think you're top 10 heavyweight?
I think so. I just came back for the bad injury, and I'm gonna position myself in the rank right now.
Okay, last question. The last time we saw you here in Rio, UFC 134, one of the greatest moments in UFC history when you beat Brendan Schaub and the emotion after, people celebrating. Are you expecting the same kind of reception here, or do you think the first one was a special one and now they're kind of used to seeing you in the UFC?
You know, the first one was very special because of the first time in Brazil, UFC just got back in Brazil, you know. People was very exciting. But I think that the UFC even grow more, you know, from 1 year from now. You see a lot more people, you know, more TV, more people is following UFC. So I think the reception is going to be very special too.
Thank you so much and good luck on Saturday.
Welcome, man. Take care. Very good show.